ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Fouled away. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Judge looks up into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Fourth home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
In now, Omar Vizquel.
Batting second, the shortstop.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Carlos Baerga, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about this.
And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
The 3-1 fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. Vizquel stands at second with no outs. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Albert Bell.
So striding in, Albert Bell. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Murray is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
So digging in now, Jim Thome. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in, Manny Ramirez. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Runners on first and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Charles Nagy, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jeter.
And now pitch on the way. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
And they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Babe Ruth is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. This is pulled into right. Doby is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1. Judge brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
3-0 to him now. Three and one. Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Deeping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Second and third here, one man out. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here, 4-2.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Posada, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Four runs here in this half inning. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Digging in, Larry Doby. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Doby, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. 1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Omar Vizquel.
And a swing from him yields a foul.
Time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Jeter will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
DJ.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
The second baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Carlos Baerga.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Baerga will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ripped on the ground to first. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Striding in once again, Albert Bell, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Third baseman, Jim Gomez.
Into the box, Jim Thome, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out with a man at first. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge.
A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
One of the keys to securing
The
a
right
win.
fielder,
They want to keep the pressure
Aaron
on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so...
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 4th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Don Mattingly will
Now
bat next.
Third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's nothing in 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Popped up. Tomei is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ready for another chance. Torres, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-2 New York. Digging in to try it again. Larry Doby comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Larry.
First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Alomar.
So striding forward now, Sandy Alomar. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1. No
4th
strike.
inning here, already a 5-2 score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lined into left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Just keeping him close. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
1 and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-2. Digging in once again, Omar Vizquel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Omar Vizquel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One strike now from Cole. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Baerga. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's outside.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Bell. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The first baseman.
In now,
33,
Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
In for strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Posada is there. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Striding forward now is the DH, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's 1 down now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, the third baseman.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
At the plate now, Don Mattingly. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-0 delivery. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 5-3. Tommy Kahnle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Digging in, Jim Thome. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting,
standing in, Manny Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the ditch. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gardner is right there, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
At the plate, Larry Doby, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Nick Whitgren enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching, Nick Whitgren.
Ready once again, Jorge Posada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner goes for second. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Aaron.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now it's ball 1. In his career, Hicks is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ready with the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Whitgren offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, that's outside.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 11.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0 home.
That's out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And a double steal try here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Doby is there, and he has it for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-3. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Striding into the box, Sandy Alomar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
To the plate now, Omar Vizquel batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Now at the plate, Carlos Baerga, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Gloved by LeMahieu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 5-4. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of
Now
hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Babe Ruth, as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. The Yanks held in check. They lead it 5-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher is set
Now
to take over now, and here he is, the
Number 55.
fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Chapman.
Digging in and looking for more, Albert Bell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there.
Yeah.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jim Thome. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now the 3-2 pitch. One out, one on in a 1-run game. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Goose Gossage takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Goose Gossage.
Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Larry Doby, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 5-4. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now, Don Mattingly. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The third baseman, John Mattingly.
From the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Next for New York, Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball in.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Jorge Posada. And he hits it hard to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Five runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mariano Rivera.
Ready now, Sandy Alomar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Sandy Alomar.
First offering on its way. And he takes strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A pause and the 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Gardner. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Runners on first with one down. And again a throw, being especially careful here. The 1-0. On the move is Lofton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Carlos Baerga. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Fastball well outside. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns the win, his second. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his sixth. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.